Good morning, Lutterworth College, and it's great to be back, and I have the thought for the week. Here we go. Truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did it for me. Now that's part of a story that Jesus told. It was a parable, and he was talking about at the end of time and the judgment of the world. And there's a king, and the king has all the goodies on one side and all the baddies on the other side. And he says to the goodies, come on in and share in this incredible feast that's going on. And then he says to them, look, when I was hungry, you fed me. When I was thirsty, you gave me something to drink. When I was lonely, you brought me in. When I had no clothes, you clothed me. When I was sick, you nursed me. And when I was in prison, you came to visit me. And they said, well, when did we ever do that for you? And he said, whenever you did that for the least of one of these, you did it for me. And it's really quite fantastic. And it gets us to try and understand that caring for others, having compassion on the poor and needy, helping those who get themselves into trouble, it's a real important part of our lives. And Jesus emphasised this. It's about loving others. It's part of this people are important theme that we have. Now then, quite often we don't realise how much we can help, or maybe how much we need to help, until we see somebody we love or care for who is in trouble, who's really struggling, or even somebody who reminds us of one of our families or one of our members of the family. And I had an experience like this. I'd just been the speaker at a church meeting in Leicester, and I'd done my thing, and I was feeling pretty good. Yeah, that went all right. And like all good church meetings, we had cake afterwards. So I was stuffing my cake hole, and there was a knock on the door. And there was a young man there in his late teens, I would say. And he said, have you got any food for me? I was absolutely blown away. This is in our beautiful city of Leicester. And there's a young man there who looked like my son's age. You know, this could have been my son. And it really got my heart. And I thought, we've got to sort this guy out. And we helped him at that moment, and which is sometimes all you can do. But it really, really made me think. There is a lot of poverty out there. But you know, the good news is we can help. We really can help out. Now this week, with the help of Mr. Ford from the P team, we are going to be doing assemblies, and we are going to be launching and doing all in 1 week, so it's really quite urgent, the Shoebox Appeal. The Shoebox Appeal is really quite fantastic. Mr. Ford is going to be telling us of some of his experiences in Kenya and some of the poverty he saw out there. And quite often we need to travel to a third world country to actually understand what abject poverty really is all about, and that it really does exist. People have very hard lives. And I've got a couple of tales to tell us as well. But we don't want to make it a downtime. We want to make it a real good time, because the Shoebox Appeal is about getting lots of little gifts into a shoebox, sending it off to the third world and places where they're really poor, where the children have nothing at Christmas. And what we want to be doing is making others smile at Christmas. Just bring a bit of joy into people's lives at Christmas where they would have nothing. So there's lots of details on this, and you can actually pick this up on the college website. If you press on the ethos tag, you'll find the chaplaincy there, and all the details will be on there. There'll be some little tag that you'll be able to click onto, and you'll be able to, there's a load of pictures, and they've got details on and everything. And so we can do this, but we really want to make this work, make this fantastic. I know that we've been very generous in the past. This is our opportunity this year. I think last year there was 97 boxes we got together. We want to break that 100 barrier. We really want to smash it and do something fantastic for the poor and needy, for the children in various parts of the world who need to be lifted up, need to have a smile on their face this Christmas. So we'll do that. That would be really good. Okay then, so Jesus said, truly I tell you, whatever you did for me. Sorry, no he didn't. He said, truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me. Which is a fantastic thought. It's really quite wonderful. Come along and see me at the chaplaincy room in the Rotunda, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday lunchtimes. And I think we also have some Thank You Jesus crisps, which is really good. God bless you. Have a fantastic week.